Hello everyone, this is Jack Wu, your host for Success Edge. Happy holidays to everyone here. Couldn't believe it, man. After a year and a half, this is my 40th episode of Success Edge. Thank you for all of your support, all of your feedbacks, all of your comments. That's what inspired me every single day to continue to produce great content to help you to build your business. Today, I want to talk about something extremely important. You know, it's the time of the year again, right? You know, the holiday season's here. We're about 30 days away from New Year. 2017 is right around the corner. Besides people shopping, going out there and buying gifts, what is another thing that people are doing? Most of the entrepreneurs are preparing for next year. And one of the things that they're doing now is to create a business plan. And I've done many business plans in my career. Now I've been in the sales team development business for over 20 years now. 99% of the business plan out there doesn't work, included some of the business plans that I personally written many years ago. Usually what most people do, you know, I have seen people write 3, 4, 5 pages of business plans and just simply get motivated, but it has no real detailed substance within that business plan. That's why most of the business plan out there do not work. And when someone get all excited, all motivated at the beginning of the year and want to achieve their goals, and in reality, at the end, they don't achieve those goals, what happened to their confidence? Well, if you don't achieve your goals, very naturally, your confidence level will go down. And if you don't do it consistently, your confidence will eventually vaporize. What is the right way to create a business plan that really works? You know, many years ago, I written business plan that's like 5-6 pages long. I get all motivated, excited, and then after about 30 days into the new year, I don't know what to do. And I got lost. And when I got lost, I get frustrated, I stopped doing things, and ultimately, boom, I have to wait for another year to write another business plan that do not work. I don't want that to happen to any one of you. So along the way, I have learned how to create a business plan that is simple, effective, efficiently, but also most importantly, that really works. Today, I want to share with you 5 simple steps how to create a business plan that really can work for you. I have spent years to do business plans that do not work. And today, I'm going to share with you my 2 cents exactly what have changed in my business plan and eventually turning from a business plan that just looked good into a business plan that's really productive and actually worked for me over the last many years. Step number 1 of creating a great business plan, in my opinion, is instead of writing 10-15 things you want to accomplish, my suggestion is to zero down into 3 main goals, 3 main commitments that you want to achieve for the new year. Now, nothing wrong with wanting to achieve many goals, but I think identifying the 3 most important ones and zero in and focus on those 3 and actually achieve it will definitely build up your confidence, and then you have a better chance of achieving other small goals. Most people, for example, priority number 1, the first, probably the main goal would be what? Money, career, right? Maybe somebody want to say, hey, you know, I want to commit to make $100,000 this year, right? It could be, I want to save $100,000 a year, right? That could be the first main priority. The second thing could be family, right? You know, I've been working extremely hard. I haven't spent enough time with my family. Starting this year, every Saturday and Sunday, I want to spend time with my family, with my kids, go to the park. Maybe every year, I want to take 2 major vacations. That could be your priority. I don't know. What I'm trying to say is that you got to identify, zero in 3 main goals that you are absolutely committed to achieve, because those 3 goals are so important to you. The second step is what I call reverse engineer your main goal. Let's say your commitment this year is to make $100,000 income in your career, in your business, or whatever line of business you're in. Now that sounds good. Most people stop at that. Oh, I want to make $100,000. I want to make $200,000. I want to make $500,000. And they stop at that. That is not going to work. Reverse engineering means that you got to go back and break it down on a daily basis to the T. Exactly what do you need to do to get to that $100,000 income by the end of the year? You have to first determine your line of business, whether you're in real estate, mortgage, or financial service, insurance business like myself, or maybe selling car. First, the profit margin. If you make one sale, for example, what is the profit that you're making on an average sales that you're making? So in the line of business that I am in, which is insurance and financial services, in order for a beginning agent to make approximately $100,000 a year on an average monthly basis, at the entry level, they got to close at least 4 to 5 sales a month. All right? So maybe real estates are different. Maybe mortgage is different. Maybe selling cost of transaction could be more. It doesn't matter. You have to zero down and find out what is the profit margin of every transaction being closed. In my line of business, let's say is 4 sales. So in order for an agent to make $100,000 in my company, for example, they have to average make and close 4 transactions a month. So you reverse engineer now to 4 sales a month. And let's break down a little bit further. In order for you to close 4 sales a month, you need to close what? On an average basis, 1 sale a week. You reverse engineer one more time. In order for an agent to close 1 sale a week, you have to do at least, in my opinion, as a beginner, somebody who doesn't have high ratio of closing, you got to at least conduct at least 5 to 8 appointments a week. Now, how do you get 5 to 8 appointments a week? In my opinion, you have to make at least 20 to 30 calls a day, or maybe every other day, to get to that 6 to 8 appointments actually set up for you. You see what I'm saying? So your goal now is to focusing on how many phone calls do you actually have to make on a daily basis? Maybe 20 phone calls in your line of business, maybe 30 phone calls, maybe 35 phone calls. If you focus on the daily activities, eventually you will accomplish your weekly goal. And from accomplishing your weekly goal, you will be able to accomplish your monthly goal. And ultimately, that's how you make $100,000 a year, $150,000 a year, $200,000 a year, or whatever that gigantic goals that you want to achieve one day. It all works the same. Remember, reverse engineering is extremely, extremely important. The third step of making your business plan work is you got to find an accountability partner to run with you. You know, when I started in my business many, many years ago, I was a rookie. I had to find somebody who's the same level as me, who has the same drive, who has the same vision, the same goal. Having an accountability partner, to me, makes a big difference because you get to talk about your goals every single day. You know, I used to talk to my partner and say, hey, you know what, how many sales did you do? How many appointments did you do? He said, well, I did 3. Sometimes he said, well, you know what, today was a bad day. You know, when I'm down, he motivated me. When he's down, I motivated him. When we accomplish the goals, we celebrate each other's victory. We get really, really inspired by each other's accomplishment. So to me, having an accountability partner that is the same level as you, who's trying to do the same thing, make a whole lot of difference between just having a business plan or having a business plan and actually run with it. Step number 4. Step number 4 to me is brainwashing yourself by reading your goals at least twice a day. You know, we get brainwashed every single day by TV, by other negative people, by outside circumstances. I believe that you either brainwash yourself negatively every day by somebody else or brainwash yourself positively every single day for yourself. Something very interesting is universal law always favors the people who truly believe in what they do, truly talk about what they do, you know, truly act on what they do. And that's what you got to do, in my opinion, is that constantly reminding yourself what you want to achieve make a whole lot of difference in your business plan. And step number 5, which is ultimately the last step, is doing it. is making that commitment by execution. You know, you can have all the fancy words in your business plan. You can have all the nice goals and to just make yourself feel good about it. But at the end of the day, it's about rolling up your sleeve and make that commitment. Whether you want to lose 10 pounds, well, guess what? You got to go to the gym maybe 4 times a week, right? Maybe cut down sweet instead of eating sweet every single day. Eliminate it to maybe or just on Sunday. That's called reverse engineering, right? Same thing. So ultimately, it's about you doing it. Why do you want to do it? It's more important than how do you do it. See, if you understand every single time when you set a goal, you actually keep your words and you actually deliver and do it, guess what? Your confidence level, your credibility for yourself will actually increase. And that's why I commit to do whatever I say I'm gonna do. I commit to my business plan every single year, because year after year, you know, I learn how to accomplish my goals these days. My confidence level, my credibility actually goes up. And then other people can see that, then they will duplicate and follow what I'm saying. But if you don't keep your words, if you simply set a business plan that looks good, smells good, feels good, and you never do it, then what happened? Your credibility goes down. Then next year will be the same thing. Then your peers, your family, the people in your company, in your business associate, your leaders, guess what they're gonna do? They're not gonna believe you anymore. So remember, actually finishing up your goals, actually follow up on your business plan and make it a reality, actually will build up your confidence level. And if you do that, everything else will flow naturally. So I hope what I share with you today have given you a better idea how to create a simple business plan, but yet is the most efficient way to actually deliver those goals. 5 steps. Number 1, zero in, identify 3 most important goals you want to achieve for the year. Number 2, reverse engineer your goals. Number 3, find an accountability partner who is willing to run with you, who is the same peer, the same level as you, has the same drive as you. Number 4, brainwash yourself by reading your goal twice a day until it becomes a reality one day. Number 5, execution. And just do it. Make that commitment. Understand one thing. The more you do, the more credibility you build up for yourself. All right? So with that being said, happy holidays to every single one of you. And I hope you enjoy your holiday season with you and your family. And thank you very much for your support once again. And I will see every single one of you at my next episode of Success Edge. Take care.